Okay guys, we are rocking, we are rolling. What is going on? It's Brando Linick here coming to you from my home office. And what I want to do in this video is actually share with you guys a little bit of different ideas when it comes to asking for a raise or getting more pay at your work. If you're wanting to learn, what the best ways are to actually ask to get a raise at work, I'm going to be frank with you. Go up to your employer and just ask. If you're someone who's a producer, you have a good work ethic, you're working hard, you're getting underpaid for what you're working, go approach, all right? Go ask if you can sit down or talk to them after you're done your shift, all right? Or find them when they're not busy, your manager, your employer, and just ask them, all right? It's as simple as that. I did this when I was working a job going back about 1.5 years ago, and it worked, okay? I went from $10 an hour to $10.50, and then I asked again, and it went to $11 an hour, but that's because I was working really hard as a baker in a restaurant, and that's why, ultimately, as a side tip, I want to give you in this video, other than just going up and confronting them, you have to build self-esteem, self-awareness, you got to be confident, you got to believe in yourself that you're worth, an extra 50 cents. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're watching this video, you're actually worth more than that, okay? If you want to make a raise, you want to make more money to have time, freedom, leverage, flexibility, which was ultimately my reason for asking for a raise, to do more of the things that I wanted to do, have more time, freedom, afford more of the things that I wanted. An extra 50 cents, an extra $1.50, it seemed cool at first, but ultimately it wasn't big enough for me, all right? Even an extra $5 or $10, it wasn't big enough for me. And that's why, going back 1.5 years ago, I stopped working in corporate America. And this is just in addition to this conversation. If you're looking at making more money than you are currently right now, and you're wanting to do it because you want time, freedom, flexibility, less stress, less worry, spend more time with your family, take that trip, buy that car, move into that house, if that's really what you're looking for at the end of the day, be your own boss, all right? Be your own boss. 1.5 years ago, I decided that I wasn't going to be capped on my income. I decided that I was going to wait 2 years to get a raise, or a year to get a raise. I was done waiting. I was done playing the corporate ladder game, and I was going to take control of my financial situation. And I knew being my own boss was the only way to do that. And what happened was, I tried some things out. Some of them worked, some of them didn't. Some of the businesses I got started in, it revolved talking to friends and family. I ran out of friends and family to talk to. Business died out pretty fast. And then it wasn't until I came across a person who was building a business and income on the internet. And they're doing this, making multiple 6 figures. They're able to leave corporate America, raise their daughter without putting her through daycare, travel the world at the same time of building a business and being a parent, which is pretty hectic and busy if you try and imagine it. Because they're able to do this with their schedule and with their, life, I began to model and copy them, and 3 months later, I was able to create a full-time income business on the internet, working part-time, and I share that with you because the best way to increase your income, yes, you can go ask for a raise. That's one way, but I wouldn't guarantee it as the best. I wouldn't personally say it's the best way. I would say the best way is being your own boss, building your own business. When you learn to do that, you don't have to wait for a raise. You don't have to wait for when you can make more money. You don't have to wait for when you can take a vacation. You can do what you want, when you want, whenever you want. I know that seems a little far-fetched for some of you watching this video, but think about it. If you're your own boss, you set your schedule. If you're your own boss, you're getting paid for your production, which means you can work however hard you want, all right, and you'll get rewarded on that through time. Whereas if you're working a job and you're getting paid $20 an hour, if you're working really hard, then you're still getting paid $20 an hour, okay? You're still getting paid that money. Whereas in a business, you can work really, really hard. You can make however much money you want, and that's going to reap your reward. You're building your own wealth, your own dynasty that you control. It's so empowering. So that's the tip and lead I wanted to give you. Wasn't until there's a lot of businesses you can get started with. There's a lot of different ideas I could throw your way. It wasn't until I personally connected with someone that I had a breakthrough. So I would encourage you, connect with someone who's already building a business and income online. Model and copy them, take massive action on what they have to share with you, and you'll be well on your way. And if you don't have anyone to model and copy after, if this is something that intrigues you and interests you, connect with me on my site. I'll put a link down below. It's 123marketingtips.com if you want to learn how to get around the same people I did, the same mentor who shared this with me, and use the same system I use to build a full-time income business on the internet, working it part-time. Connect with me on my site. The link will be down below, and I'll see you guys on the beach of the world. Take care.